Hello friends, this is Schrient and it's time for Code Realize Wintertide Miracles, and this is Van Helsing's Route Part 2. I thank you so much for watching, hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, let me know what you think, I do always appreciate it. The house in which Cardia and Van live would best be described as in the heart of middle of nowhere. It is, after all, a few hours walk away from even the closest town, making the inconvenience to travel all but guaranteed. It sure would make matters simpler if that impy fellow were here, but no use talking about someone who isn't here, I suppose. And so, we board the stagecoach that makes its rounds near the mansion and journey on foot for the rest of the way. We walk the wide open plain, while keeping boredom at bay with idle chit-chat.
いやいや、まさか冷血漢の貴様が誰かのためにプレゼントを買おうとは。人というのは変われば変わるものだな。
Deli.
貴様にも温かい血が流れていて、世は安心したぞ。
人の家を訪ねるのだから、手土産が必要だと言ったのはお前だろう。
Making no effort to hide my grimace, I feel for the box inside my coat pocket. Just as the cheeky vampire says, we stop by a nearby town on the way to the mansion. And there we gotten a souvenir for the duo we hadn't seen in quite some time. Oh, I got her a present. I don't claim to know what a girl, or rather, Cardi specifically likes. I wonder if she would even accept it. Will her face light up on a delighted smile, like the one I used to know so well back at St. Germain's mansion? Just thinking about presenting the gift to her fills me with an oddly restless feeling. Perhaps in an attempt to shake off that restlessness, I strike up conversation with Deli.
フィーニスへのプレゼントの方はお前に任せていたが、結局何を選んだんだ？
それはまだ秘密だが、期待してくれて構わんぞ。変な声で鳴く猫の置物と鼻メガネとの3択で悩んだが、その中では一番の自信作だからな。
候補の時点ですでに嫌な予感しかしないのはどういうわけだ。
I agree, Van, I agree.
しかしヘルシングよ、そういう貴様は何を選んだのだ？
Deli completely ignores my remark. Then he catches me off guard with words I wasn't quite ready to hear.
やはりバラの花束か？可愛らしいネックレスか？それともまさか婚約指輪か？
Wow, Deli. Wow.
は？
He's like, huh?
待てドラクロは。なんだそのチョイスは。
なんだと言われても、貴様はカルディアが好きなのだろう？
And Van's face is like, oh, you noticed? Crap.
いやだから待て。何をどうしたらそういう結論になる？
なぜも何も、あれだけ真剣にプレゼントを悩んでいたわけだし、店員にも幾度となく恋人へのプレゼントですかと尋ねられていたではないか。
あれはああいう接客法だ。店員も本気で言っているわけではない。
そうなのか？では貴様はあの娘を好きではないと？
Good answer, no to that. Goody. Children say the darndest things, or so it says. That would be an understatement in this case. This blunt question leaves no rooms for ambiguity, freezes me in my tracks. I have little doubt that people such as Lupin or the Count have no trouble evading the question, but unfortunately I lack their social adroitness. With that in mind, oh, I have a choice, do I? Okay. Let me make a little save here. I mean, I don't think it really matters what I pick. They've overthinked. Finished up Saint's roots. Alright. I can stay silent or try and dodge the question. He says he's not good at dodging the question, so I'm gonna stay silent. I could deny it. Don't be foolish. I have no feelings in particular for her. Even if it's a lie, I could sweep the matter under the rug right now. However, for some reason my lips won't cooperate. even if it's a lie. I can't bring myself to say I don't have feelings for Cardia. They're just staring at each other. Ultimately, I can't find the right words and end up saying precisely nothing. They continue to stare at me like he's awaiting my response. Knowing him, he'll probably wait for a solid 5, maybe even 10 minutes before giving in. Bested by the mounting pressure of his silent patience, I reluctantly opened my mouth.
好きか嫌いかで言えば、好きであることは間違いない。
He likes her.
やはりそうなのだな。では
だがその好きという言葉がお前の思うものと同じとは限らない。無論彼女のものともな。
I do my best to keep Delacour under control. Crunching his brow, he tilts his head from side to side with a perplexed expression.
どういうことだ？好きは好きだろ？
そう単純な話ではないんだ。
I gently pat his head as though I'm calming down a barely excited puppy. Indeed, if only it were so simple. If only, for example, Cardia were a girl working at a flower shop in town, and I were a university student. Aww, fanfic material. Then our love could have blossomed then and there, and matters would have been far less complicated. Reality, however, is very much complicated. And here I am, barely even able to speak the word like in the first place.
いやいや、まさか冷血漢の貴様が誰かのためにプレゼントを買おうとは。人というのは変われば変わるものだな。
I sort of think you don't ever need a flashback. That was like from 5 minutes ago. That's too quick. Maybe like episodes later would be fine, but it just happened. I don't need a reminder. Honestly, I truly do think I've changed. I doubt I would have ever said the word like aloud in any context, be it jest or lie, in the past.
ヘルシング、屋敷らしきものが見えてきたぞ。
When did he get so far ahead? Rushed along, I sluggishly raised my head. It's the very location of the address we were given. The house in which Cardia and Finis, the tomb with whom I share deep ties, are currently living. Guided by the boy's voice, I hastened my footsteps. And then, by the time we arrived at the mansion, the sky has already dyed in its deep evening hues.
廃屋同然と聞いていたが、思いのほかしっかりと修繕されているようだな。
Partially obscured by the surrounding trees is the old yet well-maintained mansion. I just kind of like this music. It's pretty. I would have liked some time to prepare myself, but affording me not even a second longer, Ellie rushes for the front door and makes for the knocker.
おーい、カルディア、フィニス、来てやったぞ。
Unannounced and very loud.
ようだ、ドラクロワだ。ヘルシングもいるぞ。
The boy's voice echoes loud and clear through the forest, far from the bustle of city life. However, uh-oh, no one's there. All is knocking and calling. There is no response from inside the mansion. I decide to give the doorknob a try myself, but it doesn't turn in the slightest.
施錠してある。どうやら出かけているようだな。
なんだと。せっかく来たというのになんとタイミングの悪い。
仕方がないだろ。連絡なく来た私たちに落ち度はある。
一体どこへ行ったのだ？すぐに帰ってくるのか？
そう願いたいところだが、私に聞かれても答えようがないな。
It's early enough that they could have gone out to buy groceries nearby. But then again, as per Lupin's telegraph, he's trying to assemble the crew again for his Christmas celebration. Assuming they received the same message, it's conceivable that they may have already left for London.
とりあえず待ってみることにしよう。
I was wondering how close to Christmas it was, so they've already left. Oh, so sad they missed them.
帰りの乗り合い馬車が来るまでは幸いなことに多少時間がある。それまで待ってみて、戻ってこなかったら町へ引き返す。
We sit down on a nearby tree, resting against it. He must have been really looking forward to this. Deli looks clearly disappointed and hugs his knees, looking tired. Oh, Deli, the sight makes me feel rather bad. On the other hand, I can't help feel a bit relieved that the two aren't home. It's not that I don't want to see them, of course. I'm sure I'd have been relieved to see them, and I certainly want to. Yet, at the same time, I feel like I have to steel myself for my reunion of Finis.
我ながら難儀な性格だ。
He's still the only prime target for my revenge for my family, yet he's also the brother of someone dear to me. Finis may not have been the one to give the order to kill my family, but regardless, my past grudge yet lives on. My shotgun is beginning to feel tremendously heavy. That is that huge shotgun on his back. The only thing I'm sure of is that I'm unsure of what it should do. I know full well that there is no longer any meaning in killing Finis. What am I to do then? What should I do? The vampire boy beside me, meanwhile, has long since found his answer. Is that Deli? Oh, what happened? I don't know that part at all. Wow.
ドラクロは
あ、どうしたヘルシング？
I like they're saying Dracula. Dracula the second? He had been staring at the path, directs his gaze at me. I lost my words for a brief moment, shot through by his gaze that bore no sign of resentment any longer.
お前はなぜ私が旅に同行することを許した？私はお前の父の一族の仇だ。お前は私に復讐を果たすのだとあれほど叫んでいたのに迷いはしなかったのか？
Even during this journey alone, I'm sure there have been ample opportunities for him to kill me. And yet, there's the indisputable fact that I'm still alive. Perhaps that might provide me with my answers. Ellie's eyes wide in surprise to my words.
なんというか、今更だな。今更すぎて一瞬意味がわからなかったぞ。
He lets out a deep sigh, realizing that I meant exactly what it sounded like.
迷いはしなかったかだと。当然世も迷ったわバカ者！悩みもしたし、いっそ時を待たずに殴り殺してやろうと思うこともあった。貴様にも事情があったのは知っている。あの殺戮が貴様自身の本意でなかったことも、貴様が本物の悪人でないことも分かっている。だがそれを差し引いたとしても、貴様は確かに世の吸血鬼たちの仇だ。孫うことなき復讐相手だ。
A natural response, but one that only complicates my question.
ではなぜ？
Deli continues, his words cutting me off.
だからこそだ。貴様が復讐相手だったからこそ、世は貴様を生かした。世の決意を示すためのしるべとして。
しるべ？私の存在が？
憎いから復讐したいのは自然な流れだ。だが復讐のために憎み続けるというのは何か違うだろう。
Billy nods and looks at me. It's like he's staring at his own reflection in my eyes.
貴様はな、バンヘルシング。世にとって可能性の象徴なのだ。
Abraham Van Helsing, the blood-soaked hero of the Vampire War. For the vampires, I'm evil personified, a man beyond reconcile, worthy only of death. The same is only a matter of course for Delhi, who should hate me eternally.
なのにこうして我らは曲がりなりにも友となれた。だから世はお前を見ているとどんな不可能に思えることだろうといつかできてしまう気がするのだ。
Young Master Delhi makes a smile like that of a child and points his finger at me.
だから貴様が世の手にかかろうなどとまだ考えているならそれはやめておけ。むしろ頼まれても殺してやらんぞ。これからも世の手となり足となり存分に働くがよい、ヘルシングよ。
Oh, Delhi.
そうか。それがお前の結論か。ああ、確かに受けたまわった。我が主、ドラクロは2世よ。
Words of acceptance naturally flow from my mouth. I don't mind being a servant under him, and I can even believe that I laid my life down for him. Perhaps it's a matter of perspective, or the present circumstances. But in my mind, the uncanny image of the late King Delacroix seemed to overlap the diminutive lad.
まったく、あの小さな吸血鬼が立派になったものだ。
何を言う。世はいつだって立派ではないか。
I crack a smile and can't help but laugh at my pathetic situation, facing the boy who will one day rule. In 10 years' time, he'll grow to be a fine king. My white breath scatters into the air as I gaze up at the high winter sky. The clouds move smoothly along. The light of the sunset is already dimming, and the night expanding over the horizon.
復讐のために憎み続けるなど、むしろ本末転倒か。
So, if I discard my hatred for the one from whom I seek revenge, leaving my vengeful wrath in the past, what then would remain of me, the man who has heretofore sustained himself bathing in blood? What would remain of the heart that burns in fury, Ransor? I want to seek out that answer. And I want it from the girl who called herself a doll, who never smiled, who showed so few emotions. The girl who in the end blossomed with myriad emotions and showed me her smile.
カルディア、もしも願いが叶うならば、今すぐお前に。
Only a few hours prior. This is heavy. Not to mention big. Can't even see ahead of me. 12 arms full of paper bags, I walk unsteadily through the city. Many a minkle makes a munkle, or so it's said. Never heard of that. Even if it's mostly wool and cloth, this much of anything is bound to be heavy. And even ignoring its weight, the fact that I can't even see where I'm stepping is more than a little scary. Ah.
もう何やってるんだよ姉さん。
Thanks, Venice. It's thanks to you that I didn't topple over. As I tripped over a rock and stumbled, my hand started out to support me under my arms. Oh, his arms. Yanking away the luggage as though he's snatching it from me, Venice sighs.
というかさ、毛糸やら布やら編み棒やら、いくらなんでも買いすぎじゃない？
They were having a sale, so I figured I should buy extra. But besides, none of it will go to waste. I'll need extra if I make any mistakes.
そもそも失敗しないでよ。
Do you know how hard that is, Venice, to actually not make mistakes? It's hard, okay? I suppose, true. Losing my opportunity for a retort to finish his perfectly sound argument, I walk beside him. It's a particularly cloudy winter day. Venice and I went to a nearby town to buy extra provisions and goods. Okay. We are making preparations for our Christmas visit to London, a place we haven't seen in quite some time. As such, we're also in the process of collecting materials to craft gifts for my dear friends whom I haven't seen in just as long.
しかし、あの連中にクリスマスプレゼントね。わざわざ全員分手作りするとか、そんなに気を使う必要ないと思うけど。
No, I disagree. It's been ages since we all gathered. Besides, I want to make up for the words of gratitude that I wasn't able to speak before. I did tell them, of course, how grateful I was for everything. But even so, all that I receive from everyone isn't something that I can ever return with words alone. Thus, my gifts, handmade and personalized for each person. In response, Finnis averts his eyes and mutters.
伝え損ねたのは感謝の言葉だけだといいけどね。
Pardon?
別に何でもない。勝手にすればって言っただけだよ。
Finnis puffs out his cheeks and starts walking at a faster pace. Oh, no need to get so sulky, Finnis. I'm planning to make you something too. Gloves to match mine. Oh, and how about a hat to match Cece?
拗ねてないし。というか犬と同じって姉さんの中の僕はどういう扱いなの？
I want to see the hat to match Cece now. We finish our shopping and board the automobile, Finnis taking the wheel. The engine quietly sputters as we depart. Finnis can drive! We drive slowly around the town. As the cityscape passes behind us, I see the shimmer of gold and silver ornaments here and there. Prominent headlines have been shouting from the rooftops about London's Christmas festival along with its reconstruction celebrations. Many cities of the United Kingdom have shown their support. Really, this town is but one of them. Even shops here in the remote countryside are decorating in anticipation for Christmas. I can only wonder then how lively and elaborate London will be. At the mansion, there's Lupin, Impy, and Saint Germain. Then there's Victor at the clinic, Cece. I watch scenery pass by as I recall each of my friends. Friends who I'm sure to visit every time I'm in London. We have tea together. We chat. Though hardly like things were before, at least I'm able to see them every some months. But then there's him. The one who travels alongside his partner all across the United Kingdom. Oh, that's such a pretty shot of Cardia. I love it. I wonder where they are right now. Are Van Helsing and Delhi journeying now, even in this freezing cold weather? My white breath scatters into the air as I gaze up at the high winter sky. The clouds move smoothly along. The light of the sunset already dims. Night begins to emerge from beyond the horizon. Van Helsing. The name leaves my lips along with my white breath, but dissipates just as quickly. I haven't seen him at all ever since I left London. My dear, most cherished friend. Just like my former self, he pushed his happiness away, sinking into solitude. A man whose eyes bore a flame of deep sorrow. There were so many things I wanted to tell him. So many things. I continue to stare at the sky as though I might see him staring back at any moment. This coming Christmas. For the first time in the longest time, Lupin's crew will gather, so perhaps I'll see him there in London. But that feels like an eternity from now. Yes, if only I didn't have to wait until Christmas. Aw, you don't know he's at your house. I want to see him right here and now. Oh, I really like that picture. That's so cute. Van Helsing, I...
会いたい。
Aw, that's so sweet. I didn't mean to say it out loud. Unconscious words turn to white and disappear. I could have prepared myself had I known I couldn't see her in the first place. But I came here planning to see her and couldn't. That simple fact is like a vice against my chest. Cardia. I haven't seen her since leaving London. My dear friend. Where could she be now? I wonder if she'll return to this mansion today. They're gonna miss each other. I glance up to the darkened sky, the radiant sunset creating to a night. I can already see the stars between the clouds. Winter evenings truly do arrive early. So early, in fact, that I can't help but voice my discontent.
冷えてきたな。
Even without a source of heat, there are many ways to starve off the cold. I have no doubt that I could endure it for a night, even a few days if needed, for just myself here. But such is not the case presently.
大丈夫か、ドラクロは。
なんのことだ。要は平気だぞ。これ式の寒さなど。
Aw, Deli's trying to be brave and strong, but he's cold. He's so cold.
強がりはやめておけ。
強がってなどおらぬ。
Though he may be stronger than any human, he is still a child after all. Shivering, Deli tightly hugs the big bag that he carried. Inside are the precious gifts that he brought for the two siblings. The recipients, however, are still nowhere to be seen. If they're still not back this late, the chances of them returning at all are looking slim. Though he doesn't say so aloud, it's obvious that Deli's thinking the same thing. That they might not be coming back.
そろそろ行くぞ、ドラクロは。
待て。要は本当にまだ大丈夫なのだ。だからもう少し。
Deli stops mid-sentence as I show him the time on my pocket watch. The stagecoach will be making its round soon, and time is literally ticking.
これ以上待てば町に戻れなくなる。それに、寒さというのは自分が感じる以上に心身に負担がかかるものだ。
だが。
彼女のことだ。自分たちが待たせたせいで、お前が倒れでもしたら気に病む。悲しませるのはお前も嫌だろ。
His eyes cast down, he lets out a sound somewhere between a whine and a groan. And just as he lets out a deep sigh, moments of conceding to me,
なんだ?
Are they coming back? A flicker of light can be seen through the forest trees.
ああ、もう黙っててよ姉さん。ブレーキなんて故障しててもなんとかなるってば。
Something sounds very wrong with that sentence. You definitely need brakes, Finis. This is why I told you to get them checked. Anyway, watch out for that tree. An automobile darts straight towards us.
よけろ、ドラクロは。
Oh my goodness. Ow, ow, ow. The car comes to a halt in the tall grass in a grand fashion. Shaking off my dizziness, I stumble out of the automobile.
ほら、大丈夫だって言ったでしょ。草むらでブレーキもかかったし。
You are never allowed to drive again, Finis. Oh, we broke all right. Perhaps it's because this automobile was originally obtained illegally when Twilight was disbanded. Perhaps letting it be altered afterwards wasn't the wisest of ideas. Or perhaps this entire vehicle had long since crossed the threshold of bad idea. We discovered traces of Nemo's tinkering. At this point, I don't even really care about the root of the problem. Examining the frame of the automobile with the busted brakes, I rest a hand on its hood. When suddenly,
カルディアにフィーニス、ようやく帰ってきたか。
Deli? With a high-spirited voice, a small-framed shadow leaps onto Venice. That shadow was beyond any shadow of a doubt Delacroix II.
なんだよお前、どこから湧いて出た？
Aw, friendship. Ellie and Finnis frolic about like two puppies playing with one another. Though, owing to Deli's immense physical strength, it's really more of a one-sided affair. But, what are you doing here, Deli? A voice from behind me answers my question.
カルディア。
It's a voice that seemed to hesitate somewhat, as if to make its presence undeniable. It's a voice I know well. Even if it's been ages since we've met, there's no way I could possibly misinterpret it. After all, there wasn't a single day in which I wasn't reminded of him. Van Helsing?
ああ、久しぶりだな。本当に久しぶりだ。随分な運転だったが、怪我はないか？
Yes, I'm fine, thank you. Van Helsing steps closer to me. He looks precisely as I remembered him. I know there are countless words better suited for a reunion, but something deep within me is paralyzed, and I'm stunned in awkward silence.
ほーら、だから言ったではないか。待っていれば必ず帰ってくると。よっ。
そんな言葉を聞いた覚えはないな。むしろ泣きそうになっていたはずだ。
Perhaps the two had grown closer during their journey. Van Helsing and Deli exchanged teases and taunts like they'd known each other their entire lives. The scene fills me with nostalgia, and finally I manage to speak. I'm so surprised, though. I never thought you'd come all this way. If I'd known, we would have come back in a hurry. Were you waiting all this time?
いや、つい今来たところだ。お前が元気そうでほっとしたよ。
You know, like a few hours ago, it's fine. So he says, but Van Helsing softens expression and casts his eyes slightly downward.
再開早々ですまないが、町までの最終馬車の時間が迫っている。私たちはそれで帰る予定だ。
No, stay there tonight. Stay at the mansion. Really? And we were finally able to see each other again. Parting again so soon? My joy quickly gives way to sadness. If only we hadn't gone out shopping so late, we could have talked a bit more.
そんな顔をしないでくれ。私たちはこれからロンドンへ向かう予定だ。お前たちもロンドンの連中にクリスマスに誘われているのだろう？なら、そこでまた皆で会える。
I must wonder if his persuasive words are actually directed towards me. Van Helsing closes his eyes for a moment and then urges Deli.
さて、ドラクロはそろそろ。
Wait! Stay just a moment longer. Before I realize it, I stretch out my hand towards Van Helsing's hand just as he turns. It's an action I would never have taken in the past when my body coursed with poison. I noticed something the moment I gently grab his hand. You're so cold. Such is the temperature that, even through his gloves, I can tell how cold his hands are. Van Helsing, just one moment, if you would.
何を？
Before he can push himself away from me, I gently bring my hand to his cheek. Slowly running my fingers across his face, I feel smoothness and coolness not unlike that of a sculpture. His flustered and bewildered cheek was like ice, suggesting that he was a victim to the freezing wind bite for quite some time.
何をするカルディア。突然頬に触れるなど。
Van Helsing, be honest with me. Did you really just get here?
冬の屋外だからな。肌が冷えるのは当たり前だ。
Perhaps it's because he doesn't want to worry me, but Van Helsing is obviously trying to avert his eyes. But before I can press him further, Finnis barges in between us, rolling his eyes.
無駄だよ姉さん。ヘルシングはいくら問い詰めても都合の悪いことは語らないタイプでしょ。
And so, prying Dilly off of him, Finnis directs his next words to the future vampire king.
ねえドラクロは、さっきの通り雨は大丈夫だったわけ？洗濯物干したままだったからどうしようかと思ってたんだけど。
何を言っている？ここは夕方からずっと晴れて。
なるほど。つまり最低でも夕方からここにいたってわけだ。
は？そうだぞ！
Good work, Finnis. Good work. Dilly immediately shuts his mouth, but it's all too late. I look to Van Helsing, who's shaking his head with a scowl. You've been here since dusk?
大した時間ではない。気にするな。
Of course I'd worry. I can't believe I kept you two waiting in the freezing cold this entire time. I take Van Helsing's hand once more. Feeling it's cold, I'm silent for a moment but then speak quietly. Anyway, please come inside. I'll prepare a hot soup.
いや、それでは馬車に間に合わないし、今夜の宿も探す時間が。
Stay here with us tonight. Exactly. In the blink of an eye, Van Helsing and Finnis freeze, their faces alight with bewilderment. Conversely, Dilly makes a bright and honest smile.
良いのか？あまりに急な話だと思うが。
Of course, it's not a problem at all. You two waited in the cold for so long, and besides, I think we have the extra bedding.
いや待ってよ姉さん。シングはほらどこか行っちゃって。
Did we? Well, in that case, I'm sure there's plenty of room in the bed Finnis and I sleep in.
と思ったけど思い出した。予備の寝具もちゃんとあったはず。
Finnis. Finnis is only moments ago butted in anxiously. Let's set a sigh loud enough for everyone to hear. Truth be told, I'm sure both Van Helsing and Finnis have mixed feelings. Are you alright with this, Finnis?
もう諦めたよ。姉さんがそうしたいなら僕に止める権利があるわけじゃない。それに大丈夫も何も今更でしょ。僕だってロンドンではあの屋敷で一緒に泊まってたわけだしね。
And you, Van Helsing? Though he asks his opinion, I keep a tight grip on his cold hand.
わかった。
Yay, they're gonna stay. Van Helsing, whose eyes were closed up to this point in the conversation, looks at my hand and makes a dry smile.
せっかくの行為だ。ありがたく受け取ろう。
Alrighty. Now that we have guests, all that's left to do is prepare and make them comfortable. Van Helsing helps to start a fire in the fireplace and then puts away their luggage. Dilly, meanwhile, helps Finnis to get out of the various bedding. The two offer to help with dinner as well, but I partly declined, because Van Helsing can't cook. Can't cook. I need not go into details as to why. In any case, with twice as many hands, preparations went quickly. 4 people at the dinner table makes for a far more lively meal than just the usual 2 of us.
いちいち反応が大げさなんだよ。姉さんが調子に乗るからほどほどにしといてくれるとありがたいね。
It's just something simple I whipped together in a hurry. Regardless, Deli smiles as he dips and eats a piece of bread into a steamy bowl of onion soup. I'm glad it's to your liking. And how about you, Van Helsing?
ああ、温かくて味もいい。腕が上達したのがよくわかるな。食材の切り方も美しいし、味のバランスも整っている。
Lively voices join the table where usually only Finis and I sit. It's an incomparable meal next to Imbi's cuisine, of course. But if it's good enough for Van Helsing to compliment me on, it can't be too bad. Maybe, just maybe, I'm feeling a little bit more confident about my cooking. In contrast to Deli, Van Helsing brings a spoonful of soup to his lips quietly. Having invited him inside to warm up, one thing is quickly evident. Well, thank you so much for watching. My name is Schrient. Hope you enjoy. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. And next time we'll be doing part 3 of Van Helsing's Route. Have an awesome day. Bye.